So, hey guys, welcome back with another video on Cyber War Labs where you get to learn about cybersecurity, ethical hackings, and also videos related to red teamings where I used to show how you can exploit the Windows Defender real-time protection. Apart from that, if you are preparing for any certifications like CEH, EGPT or any certifications like CRTO, and if you're stuck somewhere in your studies and you want some study materials or help, any kind of help, you can connect with me or you can just drop your problems in the comment section. I'll try to help you out as soon as possible. So let's talk about today's videos, guys. So in this video I'm gonna show you that how you can compromise a web server, web application with the help of a file uploading vulnerability. Okay, so in this video I'm gonna show you that I told you already that we're gonna compromise a web server, web application with the help of file uploading vulnerability. And whatever I'm doing, guys, right now, as you can see, I'm doing right now in my own environment. I've created a VM where I'm setting up all these labs, machines, and I'm doing everything with a proper authorization in a sandbox environment. So make sure whatever I'm teaching you right now is just for the educational purpose, so you can learn whenever you go for the VAPT vulnerability. And if they will ask you what is file uploading vulnerability, how you can compromise a vulnerability or a web application with this attack, so you can at least reply them, or you can give the this XYZ vulnerability work like this. So the motive of this video is only that only. So without wasting time, I'm gonna start this video. So what I'm gonna do now, as you can see, if you don't know about the DVWA, damn vulnerable web application, most of the people I know about this web attack. So DVWA basically is a damn vulnerable web application platform where you can come, and in the dashboard only you will see that it's saying that the damn vulnerable application is a PHP it's built into the PHP and MySQL. Basically it's a completely this web application coded in the PHP, and there is a connectivity of the MySQLs with the help of PHP. So what you can do, its a main goal is to be an aid for security professional or people who wants to come into the security line to test their skills, their and tools in the legal environment. Okay, which means this already saying that this platform is a legal environment where you can perform all these attacks in the left side of the which is given like SQL, explanation blind, then XSS, DOM base, reflected base. So you can test your skills, come here and log in into you can install the DVWA in your Kali Linux. It's very easy. If you want me to create a video on YouTube for this also, like how to install the DVWA, I can show you that also. Okay, so what you have to do, once you'll come here, go to the application, access your DVWA with on your local host and come to the login page. Admin is the username, password is password. Once you will come, just go to the DVWA security, and first level it will gonna show you that it's impossible. So what you have to do, you need to just simply click on the low. One by one we're gonna select each and everything, but as of now we are gonna click on the low. Okay, after clicking on the low, just simply click on the submit. Once we'll click on the security level as set to the low, then come to the file upload. As I told you in the beginning only that we're gonna attack this machine and we're gonna compromise this web application using the file uploading vulnerability. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, as I've selected the file uploading and it's saying me to choose an image to upload. So what I'm gonna do now, I'll simply come on this machine, on my Kali machine, open terminal, and you can create a shell.php payloads in your MSF console. Okay, so you have to just with the help of the MSF Venom -p PHP, because we are creating this like a payload for the PHP. Then meterpreter, reverse TCP, because we're gonna take the reverse shell on our local host. So give the local host and put whatever you want to do. You can give. Okay, -4 like 444 or 111 or 4545, something like that you can give. And then at the end just give the file name. So I've already created this cells.php. So what I'm gonna do now, this time I'll simply start my listener, which is my MSF console. It will take just a couple of seconds. Then I will set all the necessary commands to execute my payload. Okay, so here we go. First of all, I'll set the use exploit, multi-handler, here we go. Then set payload PHP meter, because we are creating for the PHP meter preter, reverse TCP, and then lhost, which is our 127.0.0.1, then our L port, which we selected while creating the payloads. Okay, so it is 444. That's it. Now what I'm gonna do now, I'll simply click on the run, and once I will click on the run, it will start the handler. As you can see, the reverse TCP started on the given host or the port. Now this time what I'm gonna do now, I'll simply come and I'll upload the browse section. I'll come back here and I will upload my cell.php, and once I will click on the upload, as you can see, dot dot backwards, like it's like looking like a file uploading, yeah, which is a LFI type also, which I'm going to show you local file intrusion also in my further video with the help of burp suite, and it's uploaded in the hackable upload shells.php. So what I'm gonna do now, I'll simply copy this path and then I'll come here and then we'll simply come, sorry, we can just come and let me just remove this, sorry, and here we go, done. And let's come back to our Metasploit shell, and boom guys, now you can see that we have successfully started a reverse shell, and the payload sent the 4 bytes to connect with the reverse TCP, and the Metasploit session open, and we got the shell from web application to our Metasploit. So right now what I'm gonna do now, I'll simply do the system info to check what the detail it will gonna give me, sorry, sysinfo. Here we go, as you can see, Linux 6.12 AMD 64, which is my Linux architecture showing. Then if I just type the like cd home, so as you can see right now we can see that we have like Kali, hacker, these are the 2 users names are available, but as you can see we don't have access of these machines. Okay, we cannot access like cd Kali. If I want to go to the Kali, I cannot go. If I want to go to the hacker, I cannot go. But if I just click on the, you can say like yeah, like if I want to just go to the help, we can see that what are the like commands we can like get. If I just type the get UID, here we go, as you can see we have a www data, okay, which means we are in a temp environment. We can say like we are in a www data, like who am I, sorry, yeah, okay, so we cannot do this. But if I'll just type the get UID, we can see that we are right now inside the get www data. Now as we can see that we got a lower level access, okay, we get a lower level access now to perform the privilege escalation, or to get the more detail about the target machine, to see what are the misconfiguration which can take us to user attacks or the remote code execution. We can go for that also. We can use the Linux, we can use the linpace, some types of file we can use to perform the further attacks. Okay, so these are the stuffs you can learn, you can do the practice, you can use the DVWA for practicing all these attacks. So hope you guys understand how all this file uploading stuff work. If the website is not properly implemented, if the prevention is not if the website is not properly implemented, user input or like user input sanitizations are not there, so chances are there the attacker can take the advantage of this to remediate, to provide the remediations. You can properly implement the security headers, make sure it's allow a particular types of extension before sending the files to the server. Make sure it have the capability to check the files, like what are the codes are inside running, don't depend upon the user inputs. Okay, so hope you guys understand this video, how you can just come in here and do the practice of all these attacks. We're gonna see next video with a medium vulnerability. As you can see, we have selected the DVWA security in the low. Next we're gonna see the medium, then high, then impossible. Okay, so that's it for today guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video, hope you got to learn something new. So we'll meet in the another video with a new lesson. As of now, that's it guys, thank you.